But conditions are going to be pretty tight. ERCOT still not issuing any conservation notices as of right now. For more on what we can expect today, let's go ahead and send things out to the one and only Brett Ship. Hey, Brett.
Hey, Alex, yeah, we can see what we're expecting today, that the margins you just showed us are razor thin. It will be oppressively hot all across Texas again today. We could very well set a new demand record for energy usage. Now, a couple of days ago, the power grid managers at ERCOT were forecasting a possible shortage of power generation. They have, as you said, backed off of that prediction. But one of the state's top energy experts says we can't keep this up.
But you're absolutely right. If that trajectory continues to go up at the rate it's gone up, the system will break at some point. We have to intervene on the demand side.
Doug Lewin, Stoic Energy. He's on a lot this summer because he watches the Texas power grid like a hawk, and he knows the energy market like the back of his hand. So I asked him about that energy supply and demand forecast for today, the one that showed demand for electricity exceeding the supply by 400 megawatts at 5 o'clock today.
You know, sure, like some concern is warranted here, but like freak out, no.
ERCOT told us the same thing. It's going to be hot today and for the next several days. Demand is going to be high. But ERCOT will be calling on all of its resources to make sure the lights and the AC stay on. But then there's always the but.
If it gets worse than that as August drags on and we start to see 110s as climate change gets worse over the years, if we start to see routinely 110s, more like 105 in Houston, every little increment like that pushes the probability towards outages higher.
Lewin says renewable energy has played a huge role in keeping the lights on this summer. The growth of solar and the development of battery storage, all helping with grid management. Just don't be surprised when we run out of options in the future and we all have to do the unthinkable. Charles and Alex, energy conservation, that's an actual option. But for some reason, ERCOT, as Alex mentioned earlier, is not calling for conservation on anyone's energy usage right now. Quite a mystery, but folks, it's an option.
It is an option, Brett. Always good to have options. You know, Governor Abbott said yesterday that he's asking the PUC to actually look into the option of nuclear. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we don't talk much about nuclear, but nuclear is a steady option right now. We put out about 4,000, almost 5,000 megawatts of energy from nuclear, the 2 nuclear power units in the state of Texas. We could add more to that. It is steady. It is always there 24/7. So yeah, that is something I'm sure the governor, who's also into renewables, would like for us to look at. All our options is a smart way to go.
Yes, it is, Brett. Thank you very much.
Well, across